Yo guys, what is up? It is Teachers Game 2 coming at you again with another video here, and I am here right now to show you how to build yourself a protected greenhouse. Now, a lot of people don't use this trick. You don't have to. It's something that can help you, especially if you're in a heavy rating server. But really all you're going to do, it's a pretty easy design. I'm just going to build it as in this right here, and I'll show you what I mean. I don't think protected greenhouses before we start are super useful, but that's my personal opinion. A lot of people find them very helpful. I don't, because I just build my greenhouses outside, and I'll show you how I build them after I finish this video here. But what you're going to do is you're going to build yourself a too tall building in order to have your greenhouse layer, and then one higher than that so you can actually protect this stuff. Boom, ba-doom. Just like that. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take yourself a giant hatch frame right there. Boom, boom. And then we're just going to leave those there for right now. And on the next layer down, you're going to place yourself some ceilings. Now, before we do that, though, I'm going to show you a neat trick. Now, if you've never used this trick before, this is how you stack crop plots. It might not let me from where I am. Maybe I have to go outside. So, if you look up and back up enough, you will get to a point where the crop plot actually turns green. So you'll see it latches onto the ground, and I'm looking up as much as I can right now. And you back up until it turns green so you can place it down. And then you can place as many as you want down. Right there. And I can literally have a greenhouse that's 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. And that's not a joke. Like you can see right there. They all work. You can fertilize all of them, and it's pretty awesome. Now, just to show you what we're doing here, we can go ahead and finish this off right here. We have our greenhouse ceilings. We have our layer above us. If you wanted to, you don't have to, obviously. Oops. Well, it's just going to be there for right now. You can see I get the greenhouse effect. It is 120% from here. You could put some walls and other things down. You don't have to, but you could for sure. You can even build the actual greenhouse inside of that, which is pretty neato, and it actually increases it as well. See, 135, 135, 150, and it does work to increase the amount of greenhouse that you're getting in there. But the neat thing is you can stack it, so it's up to you, and you can stack like hundreds of these things next to each other. And you can just keep moving it up the more green stuff you put in here. Now, in order to protect yourself from getting raided, if you want to build yourself a little box, I suppose, if you want to call it that, just place down your giant metal trapdoors. It'll drop this to 0, but when you're not worried about getting raided, you just go up there and open those things up, and you have yourself a protected greenhouse. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get up there. You know what? Oh well, I'll deal with it in a minute. But you can see, pretty easy. Now let me show you how I prefer to build my greenhouse. On the inside of this box, what I would do is I would have my important stuff and just make it totally metal because I don't like risking things. And I would just place my stuff outside underneath this kind of section and just say, oh well, because I've never really been one for being part of those huge tribes, but that's my personal opinion, because outside you get a much bigger bonus, 285% as you can see, which is quite a bit larger. And, well, that's just what I prefer. But that's me. Now, but this is how you build a protected greenhouse, and you open them up in order to allow sunlight to get in there, and pretty easy way to do it. Now, you can also obviously add a few more layers. Ooh, voice crack. Awesome. A few more layers in here in order to actually support more stuff. Now, this is how you build that protected greenhouse. And hopefully you enjoyed this little quick video. And other than that, Teachers Game 2, out.